Mega mansion worth $100 million, the Playboy Mansion from 1974 until his passing in 2017. Playboy magazine founder Hugh Hefner resided at the Playboy Mansion, also known as the Playboy Mansion West. Hefner was convinced by Barbie Benton to buy the property in Los Angeles, California, as Holmby Hills neighborhood, next to Beverly Hills. Due to media accounts of Hefner's lavish parties, which frequented by celebrities and socialites, the mansion rose to fame in the 1970s. The son of billionaire capitalist Darren Metropolis. Dean Metropolis owns it and uses it for a variety of business purposes: television production, magazine, photography. Philanthropic events and civic gatherings are also held there. In 1959, Hefner opened the first Playboy Mansion. It was a 70-room brick and limestone mansion in Chicago's Gold Coast, completed in 1899. In 1953, Hefner established Playboy in Chicago. After he went to California, his company leased the home to the Institution of the Art Institute of Chicago for a minimal rent. Before giving it to the school outright, the home was later sold by the school and renovated for luxury apartments. Forbes magazine describes the 21,987 square foot house as Gothic Tudor in design, and it lies on 5.3 acres. It was created in 1927 by Arthur R. Kelly for Arthur Letts Jr., the son of the Broadway department store founder Arthur Letts, and purchased the Playboy in 1971 for $1.1 million. From Louis D. Stratum, an engineer, inventor, and chess enthusiast, it was appraised at $54 million in early 2011. It is close to the Los Angeles Country Club northwest corner, as well as the University of California, Los Angeles. In the Bel Air Country Club, a total of $15 million has been invested in the repair and development of the facility. There are 29 rooms in the mansion, including a wine cellar with a Prohibition-era secret door, a screening room with built-in pipe organ, a game room, 3 zoo aviary buildings with corresponding pet cemetery, a tennis basketball court, a waterfall, and a swimming pool area, including a patio and barbecue area, a grotto, a basement gym with sauna below the bathhouse, a big koi pond with an artificial stream, a small citrus orchard, and 2 well-established tree, fern, and redwood forests are among the landscaping features. The Playboy editorial offices are in the West Wing, formerly the Servants' Wing, the original greenhouse houses. The main aviary building, which is flanked by 4 guest rooms, the master suite, which takes up multiple rooms on the second and third levels and features significant carved oak decor from the 1970s. The most completely refurbished portion of the mansion proper, the mansion itself, on the other hand, is mostly furnished in its original Gothic Revival style. In the last 10 years, the pipe organ has undergone substantial restoration. There is also an outdoor kitchen for serving food for parties. These and other segments have been broadcast on television. On the north side, there is a separate building that houses the game room. From the fountain in front of the main entrance, 2 paths run past a wishing well that's on the right, leads to the game house and passes by a Hefner-like Hollywood star. Its front door leads to a game area with a pool table in the middle, vintage modern arcade games, pinball machines, a player piano, a jukebox, a television, a stereo, and a couch may all be found in this space. There are 2 wings to the game house, a room with a nice cushioned floor, mirrors all around, and a television is on the left. There is a shower in the restroom, a smaller restroom, and the entrance to a bedroom are located on the gamehouse's right wing. This bedroom is attached to another, which has a door leading to the backyard of the gamehouse. The backyard with lounge chairs and gates on all sides surrounds the gamehouse. Everything in the mansion smelt, with the proviso that Hefner was permitted to rent the mansion for the rest of his life. Darren Metropolis, co-owner of Hostess Brands and a principal in the investment group CD Metropolis, and co-purchased the Playboy Mansion for $100 million in August 2016. Metropolis plans to rehabilitate the mansion and return it to its previous state. Metropolis purchased the estate next door to the Playboy Mansion from Hefner and his ex-wife Kimberly Conrad in 2009, with the intention of eventually merging the 2 properties, the Playboy Mansion and Metropolis's mansion next door, and they share a boundary with the Los Angeles Country Club. Eugene of Washington was the last Playmate of the Year to be announced at the Playboy Mansion by Hefner in May 2016. Hefner paid Playboy rent for that area of the Playboy Mansion used exclusively for him and his personal guest habitation, as well as the per-unit value of non-business meals, beverages, and other benefits enjoyed by him and his personal guests. According to Playboy's Enterprise Sec filings in 2002, $1.3 million was spent, followed by $1.4 million in 2003 and $1.3 million in 2004. Playboy covered the mansion's running costs, including depreciation and taxes, which totaled $3.6 million in 2002, $2.3 million in 2003, and $3 million in 2004, all net of Hefner's rent.